Invader Zim. You know it. I know it. Invader Zim and Rocko's Modern Life are coming back. They are. They're coming back in TV movie form, but they're not going to be on Nickelodeon. They're actually, here we go. They're actually going to Netflix. That's what they're doing. They're going to Netflix here. So it says, you might remember a while ago that there was talks about Nickelodeon bringing back Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim in the form of TV movies. However, since the projects were teased at San Diego Comic-Con 2017 and 2018, we haven't heard anything about them. Bob Bakish, the president and CEO of Viacom, announced during an earnings call that Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim will debut on Netflix instead of airing on Nickelodeon. That is interesting to me. Why is Netflix coming on in to do this? Right? These are if I don't know if these are wholly owned by Nickelodeon. I would assume that both of these are wholly owned by Nickelodeon, considering the fact that they ran the show for so long. That's weird. Now it says, unfortunately, the earnings call announcement didn't include any details on when either of the movies are going to be coming, as both are supposed to be released in 2018, but their windows came in and went without any word on what was happening. One would assume it's ready to release this year, but that's just speculation. If they've been teased at Comic-Con 2017 and 2018, the likelihood of them coming out sometime this year are probably pretty high. But going over to Netflix is definitely interesting. Well, let's take a look here at what Rocko's Modern Life is. So Rocko's Modern Life's static Cling brings the beloved characters back to Earth after being lost in outer space since 1996. Rocko has trouble accepting the 21st century modern life, while Heifer and Filbert embrace every aspect of new technology, social media, and endless diversity of food trucks. Rocko wholeheartedly believes that his nostalgia for the past can save him from the tortures of the modern world. And that actually sounds really good. I loved Rocko Modern Life when I was growing up. I really am looking forward to seeing what they do with this. I hope it's good. I would like to say it's going to Netflix. Of course it's going to be good. But at this point, we kind of know that that's not entirely the case. Now, Invader Zim enter the FLORPUS. Zim discovers his almighty leaders have no intention of coming to Earth, and he loses confidence in his own amazingness for the first time in his amazing life, which is a big break his human nemesis Dib has been waiting for. At some point, Gurr rides a tiny donkey, and that's all anyone should really care about. And you know what? That's true. That's absolutely true. All we really want at this point is Gurr doing something Gurry. But the idea here that these TV movies are coming to Netflix over going to Nickelodeon is interesting. Now, Invader Zim I get, because it's more, I would say, aimed at an older audience. Joe and Vasquez, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, all that kind of stuff clearly is aimed at a bit of an older audience. So maybe I can see why that's the case. But Invader Zim, but Rocko's Modern Life is been just, it's a great show. Anyone can watch it. But here's the thing. Paramount, the parent company of Nickelodeon, is not doing well financially. Hasn't been for a while. And I really wonder if Netflix is just coming in and offering them up a lot of cash. Now, if you recall, back in 2018, the Cloverfield Paradox was supposed to release in theaters. It actually went to Netflix on Super Bowl Sunday. They dropped it. Netflix paid Paramount $40 million for a $50 million movie that probably would not have raised back that money, because a lot of people out there didn't really care for it. That had a lot to do with the fact that all the Cloverfield references were all added in post-production. I got the Blu-ray from Paramount as a review copy a few months ago, and I watched all the special features, and there was not one mention of Cloverfield in all the special features. So I'm like, yeah, they clearly shot this as a standalone sci-fi movie, and then ultimately just found ways to tie it into Cloverfield. But they also put Annihilation on Netflix, in anywhere outside of the United States at first, and then it went on there pretty quickly. I just wonder if this is another one of those deals where Netflix is kind of at this point keeping Paramount afloat. I wouldn't be surprised if we catch wind that the next Transformers movie ends up going to Netflix, or ends up being a Netflix production that they put in theaters and then they drop on Netflix pretty quick. And I only say that because it just feels like that is like the next course of action for these particular companies. They really, really, really are. Especially Paramount and CBS. I mean, CBS makes a lot of money for television. They do. They make a lot of money for TV, but CBS All Access is having problems keeping any money coming in, and I really wonder if they're just looking for ways to stop the hemorrhaging. And here comes Netflix with this money, saying, "Yeah, we'll help you out, but this is clearly what we want." So we'll have to wait and see on that one. So anyway,